But what's in the well?
I do not know. Do you want to look in the well?
Yes.
Okay. Pris is gonna come over and picks up Solomon
Yeah,
and
Pris was
slowly
only
lowers him into the well.
Pris was only told to not let Keyana go to the
Exactly.
well.
Keyana, she's not going for the well.
Keyana walks away.
Solomon looks down, grabs a small rock, casts light, and then just drops it down.
You see it fall and fall and fall. When it gets to the bottom, you see it flash against two pearly white eyes that stare back up at you.
The void
Solomon-
is back.
Solomon looks down. Oh my. You can take me back out now.
Pris pulls Solomon back out. What did you see down there?
There's something that has eyes. It looked at me.
I do not know what to do with a person with eyes.
Yeah, all I saw were the eyes.
Okay. That's not as interesting. Is it because Keyana has glasses that she's not able to see somebody with eyes?
I have no idea.
That is a bad reason. Maybe something else. Keyana goes around looking at all the trees. There are so many different types of trees here. There's ones that smell like grapes. There's others that sport corn on the cob, that instead of corn they have cockroaches.
Oh god.
There's even some that are
Ew.
sporting like massive hot peppers that seem to glisten and glow with a little bit of flame. It's honestly impressive how much stuff is jam-packed into this little town.
Huh.
Oh, does she see one of the freaking snails?
Yeah, actually, occasionally
Snail?
on the pass-by you see a large snail adorned like a donkey carrying a package with the symbol of a little cloven hoof and a wing. Your best guess is this a mail carrier, but it's also a snail.
A snail mail.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Well, I know where Keyana's going.
You see a little bunch of cabbages. You see fungus and herb. They stand like statues as you pass them.
Keyana pays them no mind.
As you walk up towards the guard's tower, you can see there's a slight light coming from inside of it. There's... you see just the part of, like, a wooden foot. She's clearly sitting down and reading.
Keyana just like comes to the base of the tower. It's like, knock knock.
Hello, do you wish to, leave?
Not exactly. My friends are off exploring, and I kind of just wanted to talk to you.
Talk about what? Is there things that you want to ask about?
You're reading a book. What's it about?
She closes the book and sets it down, placing a red bookmark in it. Is there a story? Nothing that special.
Well, in my opinion, every story is pretty important.
There's a book of many stories. There's poetry. These are things that I like.
I've always liked poetry too. Never been very good at it.
Would you like to not stand on the plank over the water with the bomb in there? You do not want to
Yeah,
get hit by
I'm
the
really-
cannon.
I'm very confused at what a boomer daddy is. Oh yeah,
She whispers, so am I, however, we just sort
yeah.
of
The child has
accept it.
very powerful.
Well, thank you, you're not the only one that has noticed that.
It kind of worries me.
He is honestly very unnerving. However, he has helped us a lot, so we kind of accept it.
Fair enough. I know someone quite like Levy, who has about as ridiculous of plans as Levy. He's a lot to handle.
Well, Levin is also a lot to handle, you could say. There's a funny thing, actually. He was, because of what he did for us, we allowed him to, call himself the king of the town for a while. He thought it was a very powerful thing to be. Him and we call themselves king and queen. It was...
Oh, that's really cute.
They have this little castle that you can see in the middle of the town. It's got little parapets that have has a symbol on it. I still do not know what it is.
Let me guess, they called it like their secret society.
Something like that. Pardon me for asking, have I seen you before?
I mean, not before yesterday, I don't think.
I feel like I've seen you before somewhere.
Huh.
Do you
I mean-
go to Australia very often?
Oh. Have you been to the Kaida district?
Not in person. I have heard of it.
There's like a bakery and like a shop, like a not like a convenience store, but like we sell clothes and stuff. And I'm the magister.
That explains it. You are the magister. My apologies.
Oh no, it's okay.
That is okay.
Don't apologize. I knew nobody. I don't.
But I didn't
Being
know
recognized
that you
is really
were the
awkward.
magister, and I was. I'm sorry if I was rude.
Not at all.
Really?
No.
She kind of just fully closes the book and sets it aside and just actually pays full attention to Keyana now. Well, you've gotten my attention.
Yeah. I.
General... You say you have a clothing shop there? And,
Yeah.
what was the other thing?
It's a bakery.
A bakery? Huh.
Yeah.
I do not know if you heard, but we just recently lost our baker.
Oh.
There's no bakery in this town anymore.
Well, if you ever want some like big sweets, you're always welcome in my shop. And I'd love to see you there.
I will think about it. I do not want to go too terribly far from this town for
I mean,
the reasons you know.
we also can deliver. We don't really go much outside of the city, but I've been trying to expand that. So, like,
No, I think it would be a good idea to, travel outside of comfort zone. However, I would have to... Do you know Fungus and Herb? They are also guardsmen. They would have to take over my position. I do not like them touching my books. I think they are a little bit gross.
oh my god. I completely understand that.
The crow.
You have no idea. Have you ever met the crow?
Who is that?
He basically runs all of the bookstores and the libraries in all of the plains.
That sounds like a very eccentric man.
The exact opposite.
Really.
He can bore you to death.
I do not necessarily see how someone who is so invested in books would be able to get bored of them. Bored by them, maybe.
He's not bored by them. He can bore other people.
No, I see.
He doesn't shut up if you ask about a book.
Well, if I meet this person, I will keep my distance. Thank you for the warning, Magister.
You don't have to call me Magister. You can just call me Keyana.
It is a formality.
fair
So, Keyana, I will maybe stop by sometime. I
I
can,
like that.
if you want, I could bring one of these books.
Yeah.
Maybe
That'd
I
be really...
do not want to bore you with this crow you say would, but
Oh, wait. I got an idea.
mm,
Keyana, being the Magister she is, she carries a bunch of books on her. She pulls out one of the books she's reading.
okay. What is it?
It's just like it's a fantasy novel, like some sort of like babe bullshit, like romance novel,
Okay.
as you do. I actually just finished this one. So she pulls out her notebook and she like scribbles down the address for the bakery. Here's the bakery address, and if you want to, you can read this and then tell me what you think when you come visit.
She looks at it and she thinks that there seems to be a moment of contemplation, as if she's thinking about something she hasn't said yet. Like there's something she wants to share, but she decides to keep that thing secret and allow you to discover it as she picks up the book she was reading and hands it over as a book swap.
Aww.
Then if you want, read that and tell me what you think.
Absolutely.
Alright, thank you. That's, I did not expect you to, come up here. Nobody ever really comes up here.
Honestly, I've been kind of needing some quiet time after yesterday.
You know, right? There's so much noise out there. It is much
Ah.
quieter here.
Lovely up here.
There's a small scribble right here. Levy was here.
You notice you can hear the sound of the river rushing by and the wind in the trees. It's actually a really picturesque place. Anyway, I will, what time is the bakery open?
I typically open around 8 a.m., which is kind of right after sunrise, and then we close right around sunset.
Alright, I will, keep it in mind. Thank you.
There's a splash. Oh god, I fell in!
Son of a bitch, I
Oh,
was
no.
telling you not to look at the cannon that close!
But I wanted to know what the fish does.
Son of a bitch, come back! Come back! He's just floating down the river. Spear! Summons Eidolon weapon! Spear!
Oh no.
She's gonna dive in and try and go fishing for Solomon. Pris comes up, sopping wet, with Solomon also sopping wet, just haggard breathing. I think I glimpsed death in the face. That was a little
Yeah.
bit close, yeah?
Yeah, just a bit. Looks down the river. Jeez, I have no idea where that goes.
Solomon,
Yes,
never again.
but I still want the fish.
She starts pulling out a little bit of wrappings from her pocket and tying them around his waist. This time when you go in there, try to be careful.
Alright. I'll try and grab it with this. Holds up my cane.
Picks up Solomon. Alright, where do you want me to throw you?
Let's see.
I sense a really horrible plan.
You see a horrible plan enacting.
Yeah, you. Solomon's waist tied, holding his cane, kind of like a sword. Even though it's a
I
whip.
said that it was quiet up here for a small bit.
Yeah. I've got a tiny wooden man to save from a cannon fish.
Mm. How fun was
Um,
that?
I won't.
Mm. She chuckles at that.
And Kiana's gonna pull out her wings and fly out to stop them. Oh my lord.
She kind of just stares as you pull out fey wings and fly away.
What are you doing?
Catching a fish. What does it look
Stop
like
it.
I'm doing?
Kiana, get out of the way. I do not want to hit you with this throw.
Yeah. If everything
Kiana
works out
flies
perfectly,
over.
if
No.
everything works out perfectly, Pris will throw me over the river. I will use this to catch the fish, and then I will have caught it.
Here's an
We're
expert.
not catching the Booma Daddy.
But why not?
We don't need it. Kiana is going to pick up Solomon mid-flight and drag him off.
No, it was so.
Solomon
Okay.
waves his cane and says, "I will make Augur strangle you."
No,
try.
Solomon, do not hurt Kiana.
I know.
Come back.
Kiana's gonna land and put Solomon down.
Kiana, you land
And then
Solomon in
she's going
one
to pat
hand.
him.
Can I get a perception check, Kiana?
Is she staring?
Does Kufera see her?
Oh, well, I mean, she's staring, yeah, but this is something else.
Oh, oh! If Shane ever looks at the address, there's not just the address.
What does it say, Kat?
It's the Kaida district address, and then afterwards, do you like the beach?
Hmm.
Damn, Keyana,
Wow. Yeah, Kiana's
advancing fast.
good. Yeah, no, just pull out that book if you want to know.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna pull up the book. Give me.
Alright, well, you know how most books have on their cover, like a name of the anthology? Because this is a poetry anthology.
Right.
Yeah, the name is Chain Darrow.
Oh fuck! That's her name.
She wrote these poems.
Solomon looks at the book. Solomon sets his hat on the ground. Spider legs come out of it, and it shakes the water out. And then he puts it back on his head. Hey, what's that book?
Pris tilts her head. What did I just see?
Points to hat. Geisis. Points to cane. Augur.
Who?
They were the two ice wraiths that Argus had.
This girl
I thought
looks
it
over.
was-
Can you stop standing in my bush? Pris looks down. Sorry.
Solomon starts kind of like wringing out different parts of his outfit. So yeah, Keyana, what's the book?
Oh, I went up and I talked to Shane.
Oh, neat.
What did you... Wait, you got a book for talking to a person?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What?
It's not fair,
I
I
gave her a
can
book.
get a book.
I gave her a book and she gave me a book.
Oh, it's a book trading.
I don't have a book.
Gotcha.
I always carry books.
Of course you do.
Hey, Tenrier has books.
I get bored.
Tenrier! Where are you? She calls in her head.
Talking to V. Is everything okay?
Oh, things are fine. Solomon and I tried to catch a fish. Can I get a book?
You tried to go after a Booma Daddy.
Maybe.
Tell Solomon all the Levy creations are off the table. Levy would not appreciate that.
Apparently the Booma Daddy fell off table. I do not know why to tell you this.
Solomon says, "Oh, maybe that's why it's in the river."
No,
I think he means it's off the table. You can't go kill it.
Does whispers? Does that include the cabbages?
I think so, but I'm not gonna tell if you don't want me to.
Tell him anything that Levy created off the table.
Anything Levin made is off table.
Okay. Is that only me killing it is off the table? Because I kind of already have a cabbage soul.
I think can you put this soul back?
No, he can't.
That one's okay.
Okay, cool.
Gosh.
Oh, hard.
Alright, V, it's been nice and everything, but it sounds like my friends need me again.
That is okay. If you are going to come back and visit at some point, we would always be welcome.
Yeah, V, are you able to leave this place yet? Or were you one of the ones that couldn't still?
She looks down. She has hurt me a lot more than the others.
Yeah.
I cannot go very far from the tree.
Hey, that's fine. He kind of reaches out and pats her head gently, making sure not to knock the pill bug off.
As you pat her head, she crinkles like a pile of fall leaves.
It's fine. I just have to figure out how to help heal you all.
The others should be able to go though.
Well,
Everybody here, they all have their own trees that links to them, so they can leave the village. I just do not have one of those yet. Said he was going to make me one soon.
Well, when Levy comes back, he can definitely make you one.
I think it is okay. I think that Levy did a lot of things that I think he was he did enough for me.
Well, I know him pretty well. We'll fix all this one day.
Thank you
But,
for caring. It means a lot to me.
Of course I care. You're my little brother's best friend.
Tell Sevi that I am hoping he does well on his dangerous mission.
I'll tell him. Levy's already kind of like doing a little cheer.
Thank you. Also, be sure you are very discreet when you leave this castle. The secret entrance is only to be known by royalty.
Don't worry. I have a way of getting out of places without people seeing.
She cocks her head.
Oh, is he gonna?
Do you want to see a magic trick?
Yep.
I would like to see a magic trick. That would be cool.
He bows. Alakazam. And he's going to use one of the Eidolon abilities to just warp right next to Pris.
Okay. Tenrier just vanishes. V twirls around, excited, looks outside, checks for strings attached, checks for a hole in the roof, goes back inside and sits down, satisfied. Hi, Starlight.
Having fun.
Hello, Princess. Hey, everyone.
Hello, Tenrier.
I see that you looked in the well, Solomon.
Yeah.
Don't do that. There's a Vislich in there.
What the fuck is a village?
What
is
is
a
it?
Vislich?
Oh, I'll tell you later. Whenever we're out of town.
Am I not allowed to have that either?
No.
Damn it.
That soul gets destroyed, eviscerated, killed, rendered from all existence.
Is this
Well, I can do
person
that.
a bad person? I am sensing that this person is a bad person.
He hurt all these people.
Oh, okay.
They were,
Oh. keychain sees you all approaching and comes down.
He was waiting for Pris to get closer, so he'll let Solomon pass because he's holding his hand out for her.
All right.
She grabs his hand.
There we go. Yeah, no. They're the reason they're all how they are.
Oh, okay.
They were dying. Levy healed them.
Man, what an asshole.
Have you all had your fun visit, Pris?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
it's nice seeing you, Chain.
It was, you say nice seeing me. I still think this is the first time we have met. So it was nice to meet you.
Right. Slip of the tongue. Sorry.
That is fine. It happens to the best of us. Excuse me. Keyana? Thank you. She slowly unlocks it and puts the key back on the chain.
Tenrier is just standing there looking at the two of them and just kind of like, huh.
What?
What are you laughing at?
I'll tell you all when you're older, picks up Solomon.
I am
Why does
older
everyone
than
keep saying
you!
that to me?
I'll tell you all when you're older.
I will
and
read
after-
your mind. Reads Tenrier's mind.
He is keeping it under heavy lock.
And key.
And key.
Solomon crosses his arms, and then after a bit, kind of turns back, waves, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Keyana turns back and waves.
She waves politely, and you can't see her mouth, but her eyes say that she's smiling.
Tenrier puts Solomon down. Kuvera's like fast asleep, snoring.
She rattles the gate back closed and locks it.
Keyana falls into the dog.
Did you have fun with your chain?
What?
Oh, I get it. Your names are a pun. Jumps onto Kuvera.
I do not get it.
Keychain.
Keychain. That's why I was laughing.
That is weird.
It's kind of funny and cute. Kuvera stirs a little bit after Solomon jumped on him and starts to stand up. Oh, come on, we gotta get on before he starts to run off.
Dog ride.
Don't run.
I feel so bad lying to her.
Lying about what?
Yeah, well, once we get you back, then we can tell the truth.
No, once we get me back, I'm getting Levy back too.
Kuvera runs for a while, and eventually
Keyana starts reading her new book.
Keyana starts reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Keyana, you start reading, and it's a lot of really, like, eccentrically poetic stuff.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Like, there's some really deep metaphors in there. There's some stories of people, ideas, places, thoughts that you'd never even really considered before. There's a lot of content there. Seems to you that she's been writing these and collecting these for quite a while.
All the while, Tenrier is kind of just poking Keyana, just like, hey, call Versi. I want to go. Hey, okay, must be a really good book. Solomon, you call Versi.
Every so often, Solomon looks over, reads one of the poems, and says, I don't get it. And then goes back.
Guys? She grabs Ten's hand and Keyana's hand. I missed you.
Missed you too.
Solomon jokingly walks over and says, and you didn't miss me? I'm hurt. Truly.
Solomon, I do not have enough hands for you.
Oh, fair enough.
Here.
Solomon grabs one of her feet. You have these.
Solomon, put down foot.
Okay. Puts
she
it down.
pulls her tail out and pulls that down to grab Solomon.
Oh. it's me height.
It is you size. Here we go.
I couldn't miss anybody.
What do you mean?
No, you couldn't have. You didn't even realize any time had passed.
Ten, we need to talk about that still.
Yeah, you were shot, and then you were fighting a god. That's your perspective.
Well, I was shot, and then I was trying to convince Pris, hey, what are you doing? Wake up. Stop being...
Okay. Okay, yeah, but...
Yeah. Shit. I got stabbed.
He
Yeah,
just
we all
kind
got
of
stabbed
leans
at
her
some
head
point.
against you. Sorry.
It's not the first nor the last time I'll get stabbed with something. Besides, I did it for love.
Woo, the thing that I still don't understand. And with that, Solomon walks off.
You don't need to
See you,
understand it,
Solomon.
Solomon. It just sort of happens.
Yeah, well, the day it happens to me is the day that I destroy my core crystal, drops Renardo.
Wait, what?
Solomon
And with that, he poof.
That fucker better be kidding.
And I think it
He's
was a
not.
joke.
He's not.
Keyana, I think it was a joke.
I don't think it was.
He cannot be that crazy, could he?
Yes, he is.
Very crazy.
Keyana walks into the bakery.
Why am I the only one that thinks he is not...
Wow, Pris is the only one that's correct.
I really hope that's a joke.
Actually, Keyana hops the fence.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
It's the fastest way to the basement.
Alright, well, you have fun, sis. I made a promise to go talk to Versi.
Do you want me to go with you?
You can come if you want. Just random talk. Hell, while we're there, we could secretly see what your affinities are.
I want to save that for with everyone.
Yeah. Let's see, I think we could take this warp there.
Following Keyana down. Keyana, something you wanted to do?
Keyana's just reading the book.
Okay, that's very fair. Then you two head off to talk to Verkul.